trout, maybe speckled trout. I said no doubt. We're going fishing today on the Mobile Bay. Going fishing today. I said where we going fishing?
Welcome to Fishing Time, hosted by Team Lord Teague, where we show you tips, tools, and rules, hooks, weights, and baits, the good, the bad, and sometimes the ugly, and why safety is so important. So hang tight, we're going to fish the Gulf State Pier over here in Gulf Shores, Alabama. So we're going to give you our techniques on how to catch different varieties of fish over here at the Gulf State Pier. So everybody just hang tight. More Fishing Time, hosted by Team Lord Teague. We hope y'all enjoy the show. Alright, Buzzbait, so what kind of equipment are we going to use today at the Gulf State Pier?
Well, this is what we're going to do, y'all. We're here at the seafood shop. For all your tackle needs, you can get it right here at the seafood shop in Orange Beach. So what we're going to do, we're going to go simple, we're going to go easy today. You don't have to get a big tackle box going to go fish the coast without a boat off the Gulf State Park Pier. So here we go. We got us a little list here. We're going to show you what we use, so y'all just go along with me and follow up, and let's see what we got. First thing we like to do, we like to get a bead. Like to get our beads. These glass beads help to keep the line from fraying when we rig up our leader lines. So you need a pack of them. You also need a pack of barrel swivels. The barrel swivels is what you use to tie your leader line onto your line on your pole. Okay, you also want to get some jig heads. These are jig heads, or 1/4 ounce. We're going to use some soft plastic. If that's what the fish are biting, you always need to have you some jig heads. Also, your pyramid weights. Your pyramid weights, they're weights that look like a pyramid. What they do is they sink down into the sand. They hold your bait in place. As the waves and the tides and the currents moving around, this will keep your leader line and your bait secure, tight, whatnot. This is a number 1 ounce. We got them all kind of sizes. We like number 1 and number 2 on calm days. If it's real rough out there, you might need to use a number 3 or number 4. Just depends. Also, Daiichi hooks. We have these blood hooks. These right here, Daiichi is our sponsor here at the seafood shop. These red hooks are amazing. We like to use a number 4 size triple grip hook. Also, we like to use a number 2. The 2 was a little bit bigger than the number 4, so it's always good to have one of each. Good hooks. Also, we like to use our corks. Identification corks. That is something that is handy when you throw your line out there and you're fishing off the pier. You want to be able to see where your line is. These are identification corks. Always good to have them. Also, you need to have a good pair of needle nose pliers. These fish have teeth. You never know. You don't want to reach your hand down in the mouths of these fish. They will cut you and they'll bite your hand, so you need a good pair of needle nose pliers. You also need a good sharp bait knife. You don't have to be, you don't have to go spend $1 million on a knife, but you can just get you a small knife that will cut bait. Also, Triple Fish is another one of our fine sponsors here at the seafood shop. This is a fluorocarbon leader line. It's visible in the water. That is an awesome leader line to have. Thank you, Triple Fish. Also, we like to use these double drop rigs. They're a double drop rig. As you can see, it's got 2 lines. You get 2 hooks on it. 2 hooks. And then your weight goes down here. That is a must to have over there on the pier. You never know. 2 baits is better than 1 out there on your pole. Also, step over here for our artificial stuff. This gotcha plug right here is one of our number 1 baits that we like to use off the pier. It casts a long ways. It's a 7 ounce gotcha plug. It catches all kinds of fish. We also always got to have us a rattle trap in our box, fishing off the pier. They got that good rattle to it. You never know what you're going to catch on the rattle trap. Rattle trap catches all kinds of fish. We also mega spoon. It's always good to have something shiny on your pole over there at the pier, working in the surf. You throw that thing shiny out there, and it just absolutely, they annihilate these big mega plugs. You know, big mega spoon. Also, we like to use, maybe if the fish don't want the big mega spoons, you can downsize one notch and throw your half-ounce spoon. Always good to have something shiny on the pier. So, pretty much, that's about it. There's one more thing. These king mackerel and these big fish, they got big teeth, so you always want to have you some good piano wire. The piano wire is gonna keep the fish from eating through your leader line. You don't necessarily have to have piano line on your light tackle, you know, fishing for specks and whatnot, but you do with the king mackerel because them kings get big on the pier. So pretty much, and then we will also tell you what size rods and whatnot as we get down to the pier. So y'all just hang tight. We got an outstanding adventure today fishing off the pier. So y'all stay tuned. More fishing time.
Come on down
To the seafood shop
where the seafood's fresh
and the gumbo's hot.
at the seafood shop where you pick 'em
And we steam 'em.
hot on the spot. Bridge over the recipe
Spicy and hot.
at the seafood shop. At the seafood shop. Come on down
To the seafood shop
where the seafood's fresh
and the gumbo's hot.
where you pick 'em
And we steam 'em.
hot on the spot. So y'all come see us at the seafood shop.
Where the seafood's
And
fresh.
the gumbo's hot.
You pick it.
We steam it.
Hot on the spot.
The original
Or spicy hot.
at the seafood shop.
That's right, the seafood shop.
230-43 Perdido Beach Boulevard, Orange Beach, Alabama,
We hope to see y'all soon.
where we appreciate your business.
All right, now we got the Mac Daddy rod and reel combo. I think we got 20-pound test, and I think that bad boy is 10 foot long there, Captain.
Yes, sir. Now this right here takes a sure enough, takes some soup bone to throw a pole like this.
Yeah, you're gonna have to eat your Wheaties for sure because she will wear you out.
She is 10 foot.
But she'll get out there and reach and touch somebody. Watch this right here. I mean, you probably see what you can do with that bad boy there, Buzz bait.
I think this is probably the first time buzzbait's ever thrown a rod of this size.
Yeah, a 10-footer. That's
A 10 footer. So you always want to, like I said once before, make sure your surroundings are clear when you throw something like this.
yeah, because she will reach from side to side.
Now this rod, this whole setup probably weighs, I don't know, 8, maybe 7 pounds, maybe about 5 pounds.
Yeah, I mean it's really a sight.
5 pounds.
It's a sightseeing combination. I mean, you know, if you were to throw this one all day long, I think you'd be slam wore out for works for the next week.
Let's give this one a whirl.
Now, that's what you call her getting her out there, Captain.
I would think she's out there a good, every bit of 75, maybe 80 yards. You know, that was the first time.
Yeah, that's one of those big curly tails, white curly tail, which is real effective on catching ling. You know, we got the spring cobia run that's about to happen here probably in the next 4 to 6 weeks. And there again, you know, that bait is very, very, very effective on cobia as well.
You can see she is out there for sure.
Yeah, and you want to push her down. You know, going up, it'll be too fast. You know, on a pole retrieve, you know, on a big pier, you want to have your pole leaning down. You know, that 10-footer, you know, is more of a sightseeing kind of combination. And, you know, you'll see bait fish coming here, you know, during early spring, late spring. You know, you'll see that big mackerel hitting on them bait fish, and that's when you want to throw that artificial right on top of his head.
There she is. Oh, look at that down there, crab claw.
Yeah, I tell you, that white, that color tail has a lot of action on it. And there again, you know, it's very, very visible.
You know, and you can always, you know, us freshwater fishermen, you know, they like to fish structure and stuff, so.
Yeah, because, I mean, you know, the fish hang around the structure, you know. That's where the bait fish hang out, and, you know, that's where the big fish come schooling around. I love to use that combination on those mackerel, you know, out there when you see them schooled up. I mean, it just, it's a heavy-duty piece of equipment, but she, say, let me tell you.
You know, that right there is one big piece of rod work. I just hope you didn't want to reach out there and try to grab that thing. That thing will hurt you. Not yet.
I think she was throwing a good luck charm at you there, Buzzbait.
Well, you know, Buzzbait's got to hold it down, you know? So as y'all can see, you know, you can just imagine a good 40-pound king mackerel hit something such as this. You have got your hands full.
Yeah, because, I mean, you want to have a good medium-type drag, and there again, you know, that king mackerel could spool that bad boy out about 300 yards, you know?
That's right. So you always, you know, you always want to check your drag when you're pier fishing. That seems to be a little tight because you want that thing to run off with it. You don't want him to break your line.
Yeah, because if you got her too tight, she'll just daggum snap on you, and, you know, you're going to miss the game, you know what I'm saying? You're going to miss your game time.
From what Crab Claw has taught me and has told me, once that big thing gets on and she's stretching her on out there, you might want to, you know, every now and then reach up and kind of tighten it up just a little bit, and, you know, wear that bad boy out.
Yeah, before she wears you out.
Wear that bad boy out, and then the fun just begins when you get him right up here to the pier.
Yeah.
That's when you pull out that old contraption right there, that old scoop net that he's got, and that's when the fun begins.
Yeah, because there is a technique also on scooping them big 40-pound king macs out.
And I can't wait to do it, and I can't wait for y'all to see it on film, and it's coming. Y'all just stay tuned. It's coming.
Yeah, we just we early birds, early March, and fish hadn't turned on just yet, but soon to come.
It's coming. It is coming. So let's try something else, Crab Claw. Let me put this big thing up. Kick her on in one time.
Yeah, so it's recommended to have small poles to try to catch your bait fish. Of course, your whiting and your flounders, you can use the medium light poles. And there again, you know, if you want to catch one of them king mackerels, you have to be prepared, equipment prepared, in order to wrestle one of them bad boys.
To catch whatever's biting. And another thing, I would recommend when you're pier fishing, when you get to the pier, observe what's going on. You might want to take just an extra few minutes and maybe walk the pier and see what's all happening and see what's going on before you actually, you know, start putting your bait and going to town on fishing.
Yeah, because, I mean, you can get the early report. You know, you can go sniffing around and try to look in a box or two. You know, you'll be surprised. Everybody's real excited to catch fish. They'll be more than glad to tell you that I caught the big fish today.
That's right. And I tell you, when you're on a pier, you're going to know when a big fish is caught because everybody's going crazy over it.
Yeah, I tell you, it's a sight to see, you know, when you do hook one of them king macs or one of the cobias, or they've caught tarpon off the pier, you know, I mean, There's a variety of different fish you can catch off the pier, both big, small, and medium. And you always observe the birds. I mean, you'll see the birds working. You know, it seems like the dinner bell goes off for everybody. You know, it's when the birds start feeding. You know, then the fish are feeding.
That's one of them. That's one of Crab Claw's to go to saltwater baits.
Oh, it really is. It's real effective. There again, we'll put a piece of squid, or a piece of cut bait, on the back of it. But very, very, very effective bait catching big fish over here in the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, that cigar minute just kind of has its own little workum. It catch a lot of fish off cigar minute.
Yeah, when you're putting your cigar minnow on, you can smell and feel the oil that's on it. There's something humongous out there that just blew up on top of the water. I don't know what that was. He's got him caught him. He's got a big king. He's got a king mackerel on.
Has he got a king mackerel on?
Ease down that way. He's got him one.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna ease down there and see what he's got. He might need some help on that hoot net. What do you think, Captain?
I would go give him a hand, Crab Claw. It don't look like he's got a net handy. He broke off.
He just snapped off. Sure did.
Definitely had a big fish on. That's a good sign. When you're pier fishing, you always want to watch your surroundings, and if you see people catching fish like that, you just might want to go kind of ease around.
Yeah, man, you see a pole bender on, you can go over here and hole jump a little bit yourself,
Yeah, you never know what you're going to catch off a pier. And Crab Claw has definitely got the technique down. We have definitely got the right equipment to catch something off of a big pier. It's real neat that you can come out and fish and catch big fish and fish, period, without a boat.
Yeah, the luxury we have too, up at the shop is, we get the fishing report off the pier, off of several piers, since we sell bait and tackle. When we hear the word, the wordie to the birdie, the fish are biting, we come a running too, don't we, Captain?
That's right. That's right. And it's always good, just be nice to your neighbor. Because he might have the hoop net that you need.
Yeah.
But he definitely had a big fish on.
Yeah, I seen him break it. That's another thing, when you got this 30-foot drop, you gotta work that fish. You gotta let your drag work for you. Your equipment works for you, if you allow it to.
That is correct. Watch your surroundings.
I think he was bulldogging that fish. He was bulldogging that fish.
He was. Hey, Crab Claw, what'd you say we ease down there to the end of this pier and see if we can't snag one of them nice-sized fish?
I like it. Slip on down there, slip and slide on in and see if we can't get into a hole.
A little slip and slide. Pier fishing 101.
White trout, green trout, speckled trout. I said no doubt. We're going fishing today. We're going fishing today. On Mobile Bay. We're going fishing today. I said that's